Greetings, star seeds, greeting light workers. This is Ava here, and today we're going to be bringing in DiYeena, the Pleiadian, to talk about the Om symbol. That's it. That's the only preface of the question. We're just going to dive right in. I'm going to go out. I'm going to take you and put you in touch with the Pleiadians and see what she has to say on the Om symbol. And I'm just going to leave it at that because I just feel like if I try to go into it, it's not going to be nearly as good as what she's got to say. So here we go. I'm going to go out. Greetings, this is DiYeena of the Pleiadian Family. We are so grateful to be with you all here. We are here bringing the love, and we love you all so dearly and are so grateful for your commitment to planet Earth and your missions here, you see. Even if you do not always know what they are, or you are some days pretty convinced that you are on the wrong timeline, or that you did not read all the fine print in your contract, or that maybe you maybe just woke up in another body or another dimension, or all these things, right? We can make up all the kind of stories, and this is a funny thing to talk about, you see, but we understand the hard days. We understand the hard days. And so you want to talk about the Om symbol today. This is really the question. It is a very open-ended question, you see, which is beautiful because Om is open-ended as well, meaning it is infinite in its potentiality. So if you look up in your dictionaries or in your all the ways that you can do the looking up of the things, on the internet, whatever you call these things, this is really your world. To really find the what the definitions is, you see, you can find all the things about the seed sound of creation, for example. You see that it contains the blueprint of it's like a map of creation. You see, does it map out all of consciousness? You see. So what we will say is that in certain dimensions, the symbols carry frequency up through certain dimensions. So you can, it is in more the world of the mind, you see. And then you can reach the frequencies, the layers up till about 6 dimensions, you see. This is where the impact of these frequencies. And then when you use the sound, this is why we love the Pleiadians, love the sound. So the Om has a frequency of sound, right? It is not just a symbol, it is also a sound, you see. They say it is a mantra and a yantra. It is a picture and a sound, you see. This is part of its power, you see. And we will say that this is not the only symbol, you see. All of your symbols that have the seed sounds in the different languages as well, on your planet, off your planet, the light languages, all of these things you could put into these conversations. So we could say, we could also replace this topic with light language, you see, for example. But you have these shapes that connect to specific vibrations in the sound. And when you know how to tone with the full expression of the entirety of the throat chakra, what you are doing is opening up to multidimensionality layers within that, you see. So this is really a beautiful way to experience it. So you're working with many dimensions. And so you're able to cross over and work within timelines. You are actually able to work within the concepts of time as you know it today through sound is a very easy way. Sound and light and shape. This is how we access the time traveling. This is how a lot of you would play in the world. You would use the energy of play because when you are playing, what happens? You are outside of time. You are timeless. A child playing is timeless. They are not concerned about the time. And you're in a certain frequency, or a high vibration frequency as well of joy and love. And so these are the key pieces that allow you then to move through dimensionalities, you see. So using Om, for example, this is a way that we can move through consciousness, you see, because it is accessing, there's an accessibility across multi-dimensions and multi-planes of reality, you see. So this is useful in the right context. So for example, you would use the light your being of light and consciousness, right? So you have the aura, and it gets more subtle as you go through the dimensions. You have your sound, which is connected usually to whatever form you are using. So, and you use the geometry. So in this case, the symbol of the Om, you see. Other cases, you can use different codes of geometrical patterning, you see. So the sacred geometry patterns that you know so well, a lot of you are very familiar with these, you see. And then other languages as well that have their own letters and formations that create different yantras or pictures that also contain, that also are related to specific seed sounds, you see. So all of these things can be used for different purposes, different intents to, for example, heal across all dimensions, or to clear patterns across all dimensions, or to reverse the impact of a particular experience, or to heal, or to clear, or to shift in patterning, you see. So it is really shifting of pattern, because sound shifts vibration, it shifts experience, it shifts formation, you see. So you're working within and putting on different formations of sound and space and action, you know, within all of that, you see. So the Om symbol in that way is really packed with the information of creation, and in that has a lot of power if you know how to activate and use it, you see, because you have, again, access to all information and all possibility. And so when you are able to work with a specific sound and a specific pattern and a specific light frequency, such as your form, well, what are the possibilities? You see, they're infinite. And so the only thing that is left then is your intent, having a clear intent in the heart. So these are the places and the pieces that you need to really think it all through when you are really looking at what is the curiosity, you see, around these things? What is the desire to know in the mind? And what purpose is it serving? See, we can answer some of these questions and give a little bit of guidance, but really the most important piece of all of these transmissions is really the experience of the heart-to-heart communication. So we are really opening up our heart and communicating from the heart to your heart. And so we invite you to simply use the listening ears and pretend like they are in your heart, so that you are hearing the words through your heart and opening up that circuitry, because that is what is expanding your consciousness to be more available for the true answers to some of these questions that really you like to have solved in only the world of the mind. We like to say, let it sink into the heart a little bit so you can get the true answers, the deeper knowing, the deeper knowledge. So we're going to leave this one a little bit shorter like that and just really say to marinate on that a little bit. If you have a question that you would like to expand upon this, a little bit down in the comments below, and we can address it in a future video. You see, this is how we work, of building the community and building the questions and really giving the guidance, you see, in this way. So begin in that way to conversate, because we love you so much and we love to talk with you. So we would like to begin to ask this more of your community to begin to talk with us a little bit more and to tell us what you would like to hear about, you see, and where you would like to go next in consciousness together. This is why it is fun, because we're doing it together. So we love you so very much and so very dearly, and we are so grateful for all of you. Blessings and blessings, my dear friends. Blessings. We trust that this message was exactly what you needed to hear today. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. If you're not subscribed, we'd love for you to hit that button and turn on your notifications. And if you have any questions for DiYeena, you can always click that link below in the description and fill out a form and send in your questions for DiYeena, and we can get that answered on an upcoming video. So blessings. We love you so dearly, and we can't wait to see you next time. Bye for now.